Hello, Aries, and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. Let's start your reading. Let's see what's happening with you, your energies. Let's begin. We have the Eight of Wands in the past. So, um, fast moving, past few days, a lot of things have been happening, and that too very quickly with a lot of intensity. Some of you could be traveling, also in the past, and sudden trips coming about. Just it's a card of momentum, it's a card of speed, it's a card of lot of activity, lot of energy being unleashed. So all of you have been on the go and on your toes currently. It's the Chariot card over here, which is also in this particular deck. It's a card of movement over here. So things are moving for you, Aries, and they're moving quite rapidly. And somehow I also get the feeling that whatever it is that you're moving with, whatever is happening in whichever aspect of your life this reading pertains to, you're quite in sync with the universal energies. There is something which the universe is propelling you towards, and you yourself are also inclined to move in that direction. So I see a beautiful synchronicity between you and universal energies. Both of you are on the same path. Let's look at some hidden influences with respect to this. Now there is this it's a card of harmony. It's a card of good caring connections and relationships. Sometimes this can also be between you and yourself also. Maybe you've been at odds with yourself, maybe you've not been feeling very happy in the past, where things were not probably working out or they were not moving. But with this kind of movement, I see that some of you, you are now feeling good. You are at peace with yourself. You are very happy with the kind of patience you exhibited before things took off. You've been very happy and appreciative of yourself for just holding on to whatever you really believed in. So this could be coming into a good rapport with yourself for whatever has happened in the past. And for some of you that whenever these things have started moving, working out and proceeding in a very nice manner, you are at ease, which also brings about a lot of ease in your relationship with others. So maybe all of a sudden you feel that you are you're very happy to be with the people you are with, or there is a sudden improvement in your relationship, or a sudden ease has come up. You love to discuss and talk, and there's a being this kind of a nice bonding between you and a significant other, or just with yourself or with people in general. It's because whatever you've been working with and whatever you've been focusing on. So there's been this sense of things flowing very nicely in your relationships as well, because of how these things have been moving for you. Right now, let us see what are obstacles you could be experiencing. We have the King of Swords over here. So it could be being too practical about things. Um, you know. Too practical, maybe very very right about things, that this is the right thing, this is what needs to be done. Logically it works very well, analytically it is adding up very well, and being a little I would say calculating too much about things, so that they are absolutely right. This could be a bit of an obstacle for you. Why? Because sometimes one here when you're using your head too much, we miss out on that sensitivity. Second thing being that when we are being very analytical, and we are being very calculative, we somehow sometimes can overlook that intuition as well. So you might also be just kind of ignoring that intuition, if it is like time and again hinting at something, but you tell yourself that no, that's another thing. When I'm adding it up in my head, it is fine, so let me put the intuition aside. So here, if you are in that state, do take care that you listen to that intuitive voice as well. And for some of you, with the in your communication, you might be very very technical, very analytical, very cut and dried, which is also and very to the point, and being very right, being very precise, being very speaking very very clearly. Now that all that is fine, but you see in relationships somehow this really does not work very well, and it does not work in the long way, in the long term. So people do expect a little bit of warmth, compassion and softness in conversations, rather than being right all the time, being correct all the time, being true all the time. Mind you, those are things we need to be with, but somehow in relationships that needs to be quoted a little bit. You need to speak the truth, but in a such a way that which is pleasing to others. So in your conversation or in your thought process, you might be a little cut and dried, which could be the obstacle for you. Let's see what guidance we can give you. Nine of Wands. So here your guidance is to whatever you have created so far, just keep working with that. Don't give up right now. So you sometimes might feel that it's all working very well, so it's all moving very nicely, so maybe I can take it easy now. No, you cannot take it easy now, because I feel with this particular card, it is telling you that this is not the time to rest. Maybe at this point in time, whatever effort you put, it just might create something beyond what you were expecting, right? So if you do feel that you can take some time off, this card is telling you not to do that. Keep working the way you have been working in the past. All right. And if you do feel a little exhausted and a little tired, or you feel that you need to take a break, by all means take one, but please don't take a very extended break. You need to get back to this. You need to keep your focus on this. You cannot take any time off from this. A little bit of physical rest is definitely there, but I do feel that you do need to be at this all the time, at least for a few days to come. What's your best course of action? King of Cups. So you do need to focus on the practical aspects of all these things. Whatever you have been working with, keep doing your work, whether you feel up to it, whether you're feeling a little low, whether you might feel a little emotionally drained, or it might be getting a little too much for you, as this Nine of Wands says. But this is not the time to give up for some reason, Aries. That's what your cards are telling you, that keep doing your work, and keep proceeding with it, and just turn your back to what exactly you're feeling and how you're feeling, and focus towards the land, which is the concrete, the physical, tangible earth element of continuing to putting in effort in this particular venture. So what will your outcome be? We have the Moon card over here. So you also, with this King of Cups, it is also telling you to keep your intuition also in the back of your mind, though you're focusing on how to do things, but also don't ignore your intuition completely, because the Moon card over here is in the outcome, it is telling you to pay attention to that, and things are going to manifest also in ways which you cannot expect, because the Moon card is of secrecy. It's a hidden card, and if you are aware that a full moon is also coming, so that is why you've got these cards that continue putting in effort. Something is going to be revealed to you at the full moon, or in a day or so after that. It's going to be very crucial. I think that is what is the core of your reading, that don't give up now, because something will manifest, something will happen, something is going to come to light on a full moon, right? So just keep working at it, Aries. And let me see what guidance the oracle can give you with respect to your reading. What guidance can we give Aries? Oh, these are too many. I think I'll just take out a card. We have leave the past behind. All right. So whatever has happened in the past, just kind of it is written over here with these cards that you have moved on to something new. So whatever has been your focus, wherever you have been putting your energy, just keep doing that. Don't get too involved in what it used to be, and how it has taken form, and how it has been created, and what it is right now. So there is this element of releasing the past if you are carrying any of it with you. Okay, and we have this card of travel also coming up for you. So I think with the moon also denotes a little bit of a travel. So even if you need to, move, not move, if you need to travel, you need to make a quick trip. Just bear in mind that that could be quite significant for some of you. So see, whether both these cards apply or only one. But I also get this with this travel card. You're moving. You need to move away from your past also. Leave it where it belongs. There are a lot of forward movement cards are here. Look at this, as well as this. So whatever has been happening, just kind of be with it for a little more time, and it'll help you to also move away from the past. But it's very important not to bring that past into your present right now, because you are creating something really nice for yourself, Aries. Okay, so with that, I'll wrap up your reading. Thanks for watching.